What up? What up? What up, y'all? It's your boy Sue Pastor Lee. I got a lot of names. Y'all already know what time it is. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, all of that. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Like, share, and subscribe, all of that. Okay, let's get to it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. Suicide Squad, keep it 100 and fair. Might be some biasness here and there, but we understand that it's gonna be some biases here and there, but we still try to keep it unbiased as possible. All right. Cash App Soul Mirror 29, PayPal Suicide Ace 29. Before we get to it, let's go ahead and drop this right quick, and we're gonna get to the goddamn show, man. We're gonna get to the show, okay. All right, where we at? Where I gotta get rid of some of this stuff, man.
Who the fuck did this?
It's the pros. It's the pros.
All right, I gotta fix that. I gotta take that dude out of there and make another one. Okay. All right, I gotta take that dude out of there. We ain't cool with him. So I gotta make a new one, and I gotta clean that one up. Anyway, we back. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Let's talk about it. All right, Robert says people following behind fake ass preachers. What's up, Sue? All right, we're gonna talk about that. You just hold that thought, and we're gonna break that down. All right, so we here. If you haven't heard that there is a Pastor Whitehead is the one who got robbed like a month and a half or 2 months ago or something like that. He got robbed. He said he got robbed doing service, and now here's he's this lady that was there. He claims that it was two YouTubers who sent her in, and he showed some receipts. They do know each other, so we ain't gonna front on that. Um, he's claiming it was a whole setup. She went there just to interrupt his service. But somebody else said that he knows the lady. And I guess it was some shady business between them. He was doing some shady business, and she came to expose his scamming and shady business. That's what somebody else said. All right, somebody else said that. All right, let me go to my thing. Where my thing at, man? Where my thing at? My thing at? Yeah. So he was doing shady business, and she was there to expose the lying and shady business. So she goes inside. If you haven't seen the clip, I should have downloaded it. If you haven't seen the clip, I should have downloaded it, but don't worry. Let me see if it play right here. I don't know why it's not playing right now. I don't know what's going on. What the heck? I don't know. I have to try to find it. But she said she went in there. All right. He said she went in there. Oh, you saw the clip? Yeah. I should have downloaded it. I forgot to download it. Anyway, the clip shows, we don't see when she walks in. We don't have that footage, but it shows that, right before he grabs her behind her neck, I guess she's recording the service. So she's recording the service, and he doesn't like that, right? Even though he's recording the service as well. So he claims after he calls her out, You can hear in the background, she's talking back. He's like, praise the Lord, praise Lord, praise the Lord, right? Boom. So he's doing all of that. Then she starts to walk up to him. So she walks up in front of him and they have an exchange. And then he walks down and grabs behind her neck and escorts her out. Right? He escorts her out of there. So when that happens, it hits the internet and people are going wild, going wild, going wild. They want to know, why did he put his hands on her? What was the reason and all of that stuff? So, he comes out and he does his thing. Um, he gets arrested. They call the police because he grabbed her behind her neck and he escorted her out. So he gets arrested because they call the police. Um, he gets released, and then he goes live and then he does his videos or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He goes live and he does his videos, right? I don't know why this stuff not working right now. Yeah, so he goes live, he does his videos, um, to explain what actually happened in the situation. So, and people are still upset, right? You got people that's upset. People are mad about, him touching her behind her neck. Then, he clears his name, shows a little, some receipts that the woman was there scoping out the building, scoping out the cars, his cars and stuff like that. She was doing that. He shows the video. Um, he also shows there is a different angle of him taking her out, but I didn't see the part where she rushed his wife and the kid. So maybe that would come out a little later. So people are mixed. They find out that the woman is actually there and she knows the other people that's bothering him. So some people are rocking with him and some people are not rocking with him after he exposed who she was. Um, so that is what's going on. Then he had a press conference. Okay, he has a press conference right here. All right. So he had a press conference today. Boom. He had a press conference today. And he was talking, basically, he just running down what happened and why people trying to play him and why people trying to, you know, put dirt on his name when, all he does is do good stuff in the community and all of that. So that was today. He had a press conference today. And so he talked about what he does in the community, why people are hating on him, why he can't wear Fendi. So he got Fendi on right there. Why I can't wear what I wear, drive what I want to drive. My people just doing stuff against me, but it is what it is. And then here's the aftermath video. After he press conference, there's another he does another live. So you can just go watch it yourself. I forgot to download it. I'm tripping. I should have downloaded it. But that's what's going on with that. I saw the clip a few times. Snatched that woman by her neck real quick. All right, so let's talk about this. Is he wrong? Is the pastor wrong for? Is the bishop pastor wrong for grabbing the lady behind the neck and escorting her out the building? This is something you have to ask yourself. Is he wrong for escorting someone out the building? Is he wrong? So let's take a minute to even digest what happened. A person is interrupting a Sunday service. Oh, what? No, yeah, Sunday service. It's your building. It's your whatever. It's yours. That person comes in and they're doing something that people usually don't do in the service. So it's disturbing the peace, as you will. You ask them to leave. Things get a little heated. Then they walk towards you, walk by you, whatever. He said she threatened him. and then he's seen her beelining to his kid and his wife, and then he did what he did. So if that story is true, then you really can't be mad at that. If that is the story. But he just got robbed, so I believe he's still on alert. He just got robbed. We got to remember that. He just got robbed. So we have to remember, he might just be on alert. Like, oh, hell no. Because he claimed the robbers, they point the gun at his baby and his wife. So he said, I'm not going to let that happen again. Don't you going towards my wife? I'm not going to let that happen. So if that's how it went down and that's what's going through his mind, I don't have a problem with that. But I understand what other people are saying. You're supposed to have discipline and you're supposed to have patience and, But again, he just got robbed allegedly, so he's not taking no chances, which you have to respect. Got to respect somebody who just got robbed and they're not taking no chances. Got to respect that. Got to respect it. But I do understand what other people saying. You should have more patience. You should have let somebody. You should have let them escort her out. Where's your security? I understand all of that stuff too. So that's just what people are saying from different channels and videos. Now let's talk about what other people are saying. Okay, let's talk about this right here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay. Let's talk about this because a lot of people did write this. A lot of people did write this in comments. They believe he's a fake, false prophet, fake preacher. Now, I understand where y'all coming from. I do understand. But we have to look at it like this. I be telling people that pastor, preachers, and priests and all of those, whatever, deacons, they are human beings, which means they're going to have the same type of fight that me and you have. Lust, ego, all of that stuff that we have, they have it too. So people are looking at a title. He's the bishop. He's the pastor, right? So you're looking at that title and you're putting that individual, that human being, you're putting him up way up here. Just by the title. You don't even know who he is. You don't know nothing. You just know he's a bishop and he's a pastor, so you put him way up there. I understand that because that's a leader role, right? Being a bishop, pastor, whatever is a leader role. And leaders supposed to be able to keep their cool. Leaders supposed to be able to be more patient and more understanding. I understand all of that. So when you coming from that aspect, I do understand that. But like I tell people all the time, those individuals, pastor, preachers, whatever, they are human beings like me and you. So they can have a fuse and blow it. They can blow a fuse every now and then because they are human. They can make mistakes because they are human. We have to give people room to be a human. Just because you have a title don't mean you're not a human. But see, that is the problem. Because people overdo things. They think because they have the title, they can do things. So I understand the mix-up and the confusion. Because we was taught to, if that person behind the pulpit is the greatest person in the world. I know. I grew up going to church too. So they make you believe that the person behind the pulpit is one of the greatest persons in the world. I know. I grew up going to, I get it. But the truth is that is a lie. That is cap. That person is just a human being. So they're going to cheat. They're going to lie. They're going to steal. They're going to backslide. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to steal money. They're going to cheat with somebody in the front row. This is why we see this all the time. Because we're programmed to believe that the person behind the pulpit is just a special person. And they can do no wrong. We're programmed to believe this because they got a connection with the creator, and the creator responds to them, and then they give the message. Let me tell you this. For a person who was going to church and who was actually focused, like really focused into that, in order for you to get a real signal or a sign, you have to really be like in it, like really in it. And you got genuine people, then you got false prophets. You got the real deal, then you got false prophets. That is a thing. Most of these people are false prophets. We not going to even act like we don't know. Most of these deacon, pastor, preachers are 100% false prophets. So you got a small percentage of genuine, authentic bishop, pastor, preacher, deacon motherfuckers, and then the rest are 100% false prophets all over the world. Now, so is this person a false prophet? I don't know this person to say that he is. I don't deal with this person. But those other people have been caught. Those super big pastors have been caught. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they have been caught being false prophets. So this is how we know they are. And if you know a little bit about the Bible, and then you can catch these false prophets everywhere. Now, is he a false prophet? I don't know. I have not. Nobody really came out to say that he is. Like, you got a certain person, or maybe a couple people, but we don't know, because the story has not been the case that they put on him has not been what's to say completed. So we don't know if this guy is a false prophet. We don't know. We know he makes a lot of money. We don't know if it's a lot of money from his church. People assume it's from his church, but we don't know. That's the thing that goes on, that people just keep assuming stuff that they don't know. He knows, his community knows, and the people who go to the church knows. And that's it. The people on the internet, we don't know anything about this guy. The ones that don't know him or go to his church, we don't know anything. We just, reports are the reports, and it is what it is, right? So I don't know. But remember, they are human beings. So they're gonna bomb on somebody. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Uh, all right.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
All right.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all come on in and let us have a quick conversation. Oh, this is buzzing already. All right. Let us have a quick conversation. Quick conversation. Get in and out, man. But
He said, I believe some people get into ministry because it can be a gold mine. Yes, ministries, you can get money. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Ministries has its perks, because ministry is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into ministries, but I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna do it the old traditional way. Nah, I'm about to be me. I'm about to get my own ministry, my damn self. The Pastor Lee Ministries, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start streaming Pastor Lee Ministries, and we're gonna start talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start talking that talk. I gotta do it. It gotta happen, because you need some people who are gonna keep it authentic with you, and none of that watered down play stuff. So Pastor Lee Ministries is definitely going to become a real thing. But yeah, it's a gold mine. It's definitely money in it, because it's a lot of power. And when you got power, you can get money. Control of the mind. You know what I'm saying? The mind. What do you think a pimp is? How can a man pimp a woman? What he got to do? Control that mind. Once you get in the mind, then you get the money, right? So the people that control the matrix, they understand you got to get this in order to get this. You got to get this first to get this. So we know that. Okay, we understand that. So marketing, what is marketing? Marketing is all about making you believe something so they can, so you can come pay. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. That's all it's about. It's the mind. You get the mind, then you get the money. You get the mind, then you get the money. That's how it goes. It definitely go, man. And that's okay. What did it say? What did it say? And I side eye any of them that are over materialistic. Okay, let's talk about that. A lot of people is talking about his wardrobe. Oh my God, his wardrobe. Oh my God. All right, check this out. Everybody got their own type of thing, their own type of swag that they want to present, right? And so you got people saying you don't need that, you don't need that. Okay, cool. That's how you feel. But everybody got their own swag, how they want to deliver their word. Now, it's about whose money is he using? Is he really using somebody else's money or he using his own money? A lot of these preachers use your money, our money, to buy these things. But if he's using his own money to buy those things, I don't think there's a problem. There shouldn't be no problem if he's using his own money. Now, if he's using the church's money, then that's a problem. But he says, no, this is my money. So we're going to go off what he said. But we know Creflo Dollar and all of them, they using the church's money to purchase all this crazy stuff, materialistic stuff. They're not using their own money. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's what people be talking about. But me personally, man, I'm not brainwashed no more. People got their own way they want to deliver stuff. I think we should let them just dress how they want to dress and deliver. The word is more important than the clothes. The message is more important than the clothes. You know, that's just my belief. The message is more important than the clothes. Jado, what's popping? What's popping, Jado? What's good? What's good? But that's just me, man. The message should be more important than the clothes. So I think people should stop focusing on the clothes and focus on the message. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, small percentage real. Yeah, it's only a small percentage. It's only a small percentage of people who keeping it 100 when it comes to ministries. It's a small percentage. A small percentage. The rest of them, clowns, man. Straight up clowns everywhere. All right, so let's get to
Okay, ask her because she knows she said it right out of the church, right in front of the cameras.
hold on, y'all. I wasn't sure that way I can pause it.
What's up?
My
What's
bad.
up, y'all? How y'all doing? How you doing? What's up, y'all? How you? He's in the Sadducee. He said the same thing to Jesus. Okay, so you go ahead. I'm not embarrassing you. I'm doing me. God bless you. Okay, getting back to what I was saying.
What that thing when you stop it at?
When I told the young lady, oh, why? No, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not embarrassing you. I'm doing me. God bless you. Okay,
I don't know why it's
getting
doing
back
that.
to what I was saying. When I told the young lady to come up, she came up on the side, not in the pulpit, and she stopped. Look at the video, and I'm gonna post it too. And she stopped and she said whatever she said. She cussed, did whatever she wanted. She talking about she was speaking in tongues. After she called me so many names, she called me all different type of names. She called me a liar, a this, a that. She said so much stuff, and then she started to speak in tongues. Okay, and then we started to pray, and I said, "Okay, now get her out of here." She turned around. Sir, we don't care. Why are you on my page? She turned around to act like she was going to walk out. Then she turned back around and beeline back towards myself, walked by me, and started to go towards my wife and my 10-month-old baby. And that's when I grabbed her. I grabbed her by the back of her shirt, and I had some of her hair, and I had the microphone in my left hand. How in the world did I choke her? How in the world did I choke her? It's impossible to choke a person, first of all, from behind and with only one hand. Okay? And if you look at the video, you will see she got.
All right, so he's saying that the lady was going to leave, but then beelined to the front and was going off to where his wife and kid was. So that's his story. Again, he's out, and now she is arrested. As you see in the thumbnail, she is arrested now. She got charged, you know what I'm saying, for trespassing and interrupting. She got charged for interrupting him. Now, ain't that something? She got charged for interrupting. Where is that? Come on, man. I hate this dude. All right. Boom. Woman criminally charged for clash with Brooklyn Bishop Whitehead during church live stream. All right. Let's read this and we here. Woman criminally charged for clash with Brooklyn Bishop Lamar Whitehead during church live stream. A woman who confronted Brooklyn Bishop Lamar Whitehead in the middle of his sermon has been charged, police said Monday. Tarsha Howard is charged with trespassing and disrupting a religious service after Sunday class that erupted after Whitehead told her to stop videotaping the service, police said. Howard, 47, was awaiting arraignment in Brooklyn criminal court Monday. Whitehead was also taken into custody, but told the Daily News police let him go when they figured out what really happened. They locked me up in front of my children, in front of my wife, in front of my church, Whitehead said. They publicly embarrassed me, and then they dropped all the charges after 2 hours and apologized to me. Whitehead was preaching at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministry on Ramsden Ave near Avenue D in Canarsie. On Sunday, when two women walked into the church in the middle of his sermon, he said. Whitehead, who was robbed at gunpoint during a sermon over the summer, said the women entered the same way it happened when my church got robbed. I was almost done with the preaching, and these two young ladies came in and sat in the back. He recounted. You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up. Whitehead was was heard saying to the one of the women who was off camera during a social media live stream of the service. I'm going to make you famous. Within moments of calling the women out, at least one started screaming, the video shows. The bishop then moved off camera and walked into the crowd, telling someone to move her out of here. Upon walking back to the front of the church, he spotted one of the women coming toward him. She sat in the middle aisle and just started cussing me out, calling me all type of names, calling me all type of things. Whitehead said she came back, storming toward my wife and my 10-month-old baby. She went toward my wife, and that's when I grabbed her. I grabbed her and took her out of my church. All I can remember was the guys with the guns who put their gun in my baby's face. In the video, Whitehead appears to grab the woman by the neck and pushes her off the camera before he yells, "Grab her, grab her." After his sermon, a cop responded to the incident and informed Whitehead that he would be arrested and charged with assault. They put me in handcuffs and I told them I wasn't getting in, and they grabbed me and picked me up and put me in the car. Whitehead said, there were a lot of little kids in the church are frightened now again. All the little babies in my church saw me get arrested, the ones that look up to me. Whitehead was taken to the 69 Precinct Station House where the police began in a process him. All I want to do is preach the word of God and I end up in prison, he said. They treated me like a criminal. They had me in the cell with someone with felony charges and let me out. It's not going to stop here. If I was a rabbi, if I was a Catholic priest, they would have never done this. Whitehead said the ministry recognized the women who had entered the church. They were some wannabe up and coming bloggers. He said they came to my church to disrupt my service. Three, uh, Three armed robberies stormed into the church in July. Police sources said the robbers made off with $1 million. Whitehead jury, but excuses sit down interview with the news. The bishop said the number was exaggerated and inaccurate. Okay. In May, he tried without success to orchestrate the surrender Andrew Abdullah with man accused of failing. What the hell? I don't know what that's about. All right, so that being said, before we get out of here, before we get out of here, before we leave, um, that lady, people out here risking their freedom to get YouTube likes, to get likes, views, and comments. Um, I don't know if people are saying that they know each other and they was in business, so I don't know that part. But doing stuff like that, you can't get hurt. You can't get hurt. And people like doing it. They like going to people properties and making fusses and doing that. Yeah, somebody's going to get hurt. They're going to keep on going to people's house or properties or sermons, and things can go a little different, especially after a robbery. Saying just happened. So with that being said, man, that lady is going to be charged now with trespassing and interrupting a religious sermon. You know what I'm saying? She's got to go get in trouble for that. Yeah, it's not always worth it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For doing it for YouTube and social media, whatever site that you want to post your video, it's not always worth it. You know what I'm saying? If you really take them to court, if you got the money, you can take them to court, man. But now it's on them ladies now. So, like I said, keep your hands to yourself. But if you feel that you're threatened, by all means necessary. If you feel like your wife and children life was threatened or about to be assaulted, then I can't argue with that. All right, be back with another video. Tory Lanez versus August Alsina. Be right back. You heard? Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know your comments below what you think about this situation right here. Peace.